Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Kit Talker. It's me, Chanel Mirror, per usual. And we have my House of Douche sisters, Floor
Hello, it's me, Floor.
and Ceviche.
Hello there.
Wait, you're giving Selena I love.
Oh. Dead or
And we
alive.
also have three very special guests this episode. We have my drag sister, Chanel Allure,
Hello, everybody.
and my lovely drag mother, Vanity Mirror.
Hi, BBs.
And then we have the daughter of Morphine Love Dion. We have Kris Love Dion.
Olise. Hi, everyone. How are we feeling?
I love. But sadly, Morphine is not in this episode, so we will not get the chance to talk about her today. But
But we do get a fat second rent version.
I'm crying.
Yeah. Live
Yeah.
Okay, so we can start with these entrance looks. Floor, can you introduce the first person, please?
All right, so first up in the entrance, we have Hershey LaCour Jete. She enters saying, I did not prepare for this. I thought it was funny, and her entrance look was cute. Like, I loved the hair. It was like everything to me, honestly. What do y'all think?
I don't think I liked the hair with the outfit, TBH. It did not go, in my opinion. It was just not that great.
Yeah, I love the hair. The hair was gorgeous. I just didn't really like the fabric choice. I like the idea of like a cat suit with like a skirt because like you never know what you're gonna like have to do on Drag Race. So like it's good to have something you could do everything in. But it was just a fabric choice, like gray and purple, just kind of. It's very tricky, but I love the hair, and I think she has like a really good personality, and I think she's like one that will do really well after the show as well, like charismatic.
Yeah, I didn't like her outfit. I thought it was kind of ugly to look at, but I did really like her hair, so that was nice. I liked her hair. Her outfit was a little ugly and looked very cheap, but
I love the hair. I'm a hair girl, and the hair was voluptuous, it was big, it was colorful, it was bright. I love a cat suit with a skirt. I have several, but I feel like the fabric choice was kind of random for your entrance. I don't know. The pattern just seemed like something she had, not something she really thought about. But I think she looked gorgeous. I've been a fan of her for a long time on social media, so I'm ready to see what she does in the Drag Race setting. This look cute, but I don't know if it gave me entrance vibes. It didn't tell me a lot about her.
Yeah, for me, the look was, for like lack of better terms, mid. Like again, I don't really like the fabric choice, but like from here up, stunning. The face was beat. I do like the silhouette. Like there was a lot of fabric in the skirt. Like she did not shy. Like she spent money on that skirt. Like baby, it was a lot of fucking fabric. But like
right.
in terms of like, for me, it was just like the color scheme with the hair, and like I didn't like the pattern with it. But yeah.
All right.
All right, so shall we move on to the next person? Okay. Next up, we have walk in the workroom. We have Plasma. She walks in going, "Why give blood? You can sell plasma." One of my favorite entrances of the night, like entrance lines, just because like it really brands herself, which I really love a lot, and like she really gives like this thought out character of like the '60s, like no, not '60s, '50s, like housewife vibe.
I liked it. I thought her entrance line. Stop, Craig. I thought her entrance line was really cute. I enjoyed her entrance line. I think her look was very kind of a little ugly, but it goes with her aesthetic. So I mean, I'll let her cook for her entrance line, but she can get that 8, but she'll never get that 10. So yeah.
Wait, you guys, I'm so scared. There's a bug in my room right now, and I don't know what to do.
Use your man hands to kill it. You don't have a nail on.
It's a stink bug.
God.
Like shaking.
Anyway,
we
what are your
talking
thoughts on
about Plain
Plasma?
Jane? Or not Plain Jane, Plasma. Oops.
Yeah.
Yes, Plasma.
I liked her period piece, TBH. I thought it was really cute. I like her. I like her energy. I like her vibe. I feel like, I don't know. She looks like somebody I would like to sit and talk with. She looks like a very lovely white lady.
I know people were talking about her mug, but I liked her mug for the entrance. No shade. It kind of looked like relaxing.
Yeah, I thought honestly, I thought she looked good. It's kind of hard to like execute a look like that because it's kind of like very niche. Like, in a sense, in a sense that, like, I don't know, like we're obviously not in that time period anymore. So like, I think it's as like it's as good as it could have been, in my opinion.
Wait,
Like, I'm just not a huge fan of that time period. Like, it's very classic. Like, I respect it, but like, I don't look towards it for like inspiration. But I think she ate that for like what she was giving.
I'm crying.
Plasma, the look is not something that I am like. That's
It was
not
a
my
little bit
aesthetic.
old maiden type of dress.
It was an old maiden type of look. It was an old maiden type of look. But it's not my style. But I can admire someone who has an aesthetic and goes all in for it, and you can tell from head to toe she thought about everything. And I can admire that it wasn't just like a costume that she put together. Like, it takes effort to nail that aesthetic and do it right. So I can admire that. I feel like you could do that aesthetic in a cuter look, maybe not like peas and corn colors. I don't know. It didn't really give because the muted tones as far as a Drag Race entrance look. But the time
Did it make you
period, like,
hungry?
it was nailed.
Ceviche?
Yes.
And Vanity.
Yeah, what y'all think?
Oh my god!
I mean, personally, makeup was really pretty. She looked really good. Silhouette, sickening. The waist was little. The skirt was nice and pleated. Like, the shoulders were, I don't know if she meant them to be strong, but the shoulders were nice and strong.
Might have just been the build.
But I'm just not the biggest fan of like the old grandma wallpaper prints. But like, in terms of like the silhouette, like if it was in like different colors, maybe like black or like a burnt orange or something, I feel like I would have liked it more. But I mean, she looked good. The silhouette
Wait,
was
does
right.
Plasma have a color?
I think it's green. Like, it
Maybe
gives-
red?
Whatever the color
She
plasma
should have worn
is.
red.
Like plasma,
That would have been
like blood. Like,
Yeah.
Honestly, she should have came out as like, what are those things, like a placenta, like you eat it? Like, she should have came out as that.
Hello?
Wait, like,
are you
like
just
a
eating the
like a
placenta?
Oh,
placenta
that's
fascinator?
How many placentas have you
Alright,
eaten in your
alright.
day?
How many placentas have you eaten, Mama? Okay, but
I
as
don't.
we can move on to the next person. We have Geneva Carr. She goes, Viva Mexico, Cabrones.
Muchacho!
Her entrance was so cute. It was very much branding herself, which I love. It's like I really love the girls love to brand themselves and brand their names into like their entrance looks and like all of that. I love Geneva Carr. Like, it's giving very Viva Mexico. I love it. It's all really cute in my opinion.
Would you say you're a little bit biased?
Well, sort of, kinda.
As your Mexican sister.
well, yeah. We have another Mexican in the house. Savisha, what do you think?
Oh. Well, since I'm giving Selena, yes, I am Mexican today. No, I will say I don't really like flags as an outfit. Like, what?
So what
Oh.
did you call me?
What's it called? No, I don't like, just like, if you wanted to do like something Mexican, like maybe like use the colors but not just wear the flag. I think that's so ugly and hideous, but the rhinestones were really pretty, so I will give her that. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my
Yes.
god. The
Not
look,
Edgar Keith is leaving. Oh, believe that.
Well,
Leave
I
a card in the
enjoyed-
chat, honey.
I enjoyed her entrance. I liked her stone tights. That was really pretty. It was pretty to watch her like feet walk in. I think she looked, the corset on top, like it kind of made her look bigger. I didn't like it. And I also, the outfit was like, it was mid, like Vanity said with others outfits. I thought it was a little mid and very distracting. I don't like to look at a flag either, but I mean, you can make your entrance a little bit more than just like your nationality.
I enjoyed Geneva's entrance. You know, I've seen mixed opinions about, you know, the wearing the flag and whatever. And the build, I will say, of the costume, for there to be a corset on top and it to add to the waist and it to just be the same fabric, I feel like it was kind of pointless to be there, because if it's not going to cinch and it's not going to do anything visually, then, and if it's just going to make you bulky, then I don't know if I would have done it. But I can admire the look. The hair was right, the mug was right, it was sewn down literally from the costume down to the shoes. I loved it. The entrance line was cute and witty. It gave me her vibe. I feel like she hit all the boxes for an entrance.
I mean, it definitely told me
Besides
everything
that,
I needed to
big.
know about her. Like, you know, it tells me that she's Mexican. It tells me, you know, she does like. Well, I don't know. I know she does wigs. She has her business Wigs by Light. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I liked it. I thought the hair color was really pretty on her. Her makeup was beat. Like, you know. Yeah, my only note is really like the kind of belt thing, like the belt cincher with a little flag thing on it. Like, I think that could have gone. Honestly, like even if it had like built-in like boning or something, like I wish it was a little bit shorter. I'm going 20 different directions, but like yeah, a little bit shorter, smaller belt. Like I don't know, like the wrestling belt is kind of crazy. Like a little bit, maybe like I don't know, or like a corset belt, like on purpose, like kind of wider and then gets set like smaller towards the center. I don't know. I just thought it was a little bit like off, but I enjoyed everything else. I think she's really sweet. Like I would love to meet her. Like hey Geneva, like, here you go.
But I
Would you get away from her?
Though.
I'll definitely get a Wigs by Light.
I have a question. Well, how y'all feel about the leg hair designing?
Oh, that's iconic.
I live.
Yeah, I think
I
it's kind of
really
like
do feel like I really do feel like I feel like I've seen her videos before. So like that was kind of a moment.
Yeah.
And like maybe she was not bad at the styling of the leg hair, honey. She was good at that too. So good at leg hair styling. What she do? We'll see.
Yeah, because I remember like seeing that like across my For You page, and I'm like, wait, that's Geneva? I was like connecting the dots. I was like, that's crazy.
I'm calling it out. She's gonna have some fishnetted leg hair on the finale, for sure.
Baby,
With stones.
you know the girls
That
always
would-
call. They always call to their moment. So we'll see.
Vanity, what are your thoughts?
I didn't like it at all, but I am happy that she is on Drag Race. I'm happy for her. I think she is a lovely personality, and I can't wait to see what she does. I just personally don't like the entrance look. Like, I get representation and things like that, but like, I'm not the biggest fan of like just straight up wearing flags, or like just like, you know, completely just taking an object and putting it on instead of like morphing it into something like at least a little bit different. Also, like the silhouette was off. I didn't like the wrestler sumo like WWE belt. Was kind of strange. But I do agree the hair color looked really good on her. Like from the neck up, I lived, and like from like the skirt, the little too long skirt down, I lived.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she beats her face though. Like she paints for the stage. Like everything is like intense, contrasted. Like she paints.
No, yeah.
Really.
I think she'll do
Oh yeah,
really
the girl was mugged down, honey. The girl was mugged down.
I didn't like the hair, but I'm glad
Alright.
y'all did. So
I like
I
the
love the hair,
color,
remember.
the styling.
I was about to say, I said the color
Wigs
looked.
by Light.
I said the color looked good on her, baby. I didn't say I like the style.
I personally like it.
I'll talk about her wigs later on because the one in the talent show wasn't. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, who's next?
We'll get to that when it comes there. Okay. Next up, to walk in the rec room, we have Plain Jane. She goes, "Fasten your seatbelts because this plane goes always goes down." Her entrance line was funny and cute. Like these girls know how to brand their names. They come in blazing. They look amazing. The cheetah print is like sexy. It's like giving hooker energy down. Like she is mugged and bitch has body so far.
Yeah, her body's tea. No, I actually really enjoyed Plain Jane's look a lot. I enjoyed her entrance line too, because I like when people talk about their names and their entrance line and the whole like that she always does. I find that to be very interesting. I feel like she always does that, and I like that she's definitely branding herself as somebody. And yeah, I enjoyed the colors. I think her makeup looked good, and I feel like white girls and black hair can always kind of look bad, but she ended up making it look really good. So I enjoyed it.
I will say that I didn't like the red coat that she had. I didn't think it was needed.
I like.
I liked.
I liked it because it also matched her lips. Her lips were red. It was
I,
just
I
like
liked it because it was like kind of a reveal. Like you didn't know what her body looked like, and then she took the coat off, and you're like, body, bitch, corset, pads, like.
Yeah.
I see that.
Right.
Yeah, Plain Jane's look was everything to me. You know, I love an animal print and a red. Like, I feel like those two pair well together always. I feel like a red balances very well with it. And then like the black highlights, everything was right. The body, every bit of the costume I enjoyed. The hair was right. As far as like her entrance line, it was cute. It was very cute. It gave me like her personality. I'm interested to see how quickly the bit gets old with the shaking the head and the sucking the finger, because we do see it a little bit. We'll get there, but we do see it a couple times. So I'm interested to see how far it will take her. But for now, the entrance was very cute. It showed us her character. The look was right. The body was right. No complaints so far.
Gags are a bit for sure. Chanel, you're talking a lot of shit, and Plain Jane is gonna be in your DMs with the quickness. For a double dance. Okay, Vanity.
I will.
For a double dance.
Sorry, Kris. Are you gonna you want to talk?
Oh no, I just have something I wanted to mention. I like something I like about Plain Jane is like she kind of predicts like what people are gonna say about her and like does it ×5. Like I feel like she's already like she's like beyond the bit. Like she gets like she knows what the girls are already gonna say about her like while she's on the show, and I think that's interesting to watch. Like someone that kind of like psychoanalyzes themselves. And I think her entrance look was like so good. I actually love the line. I thought everything was perfect. Like it's such a dominating look to come in like in cheetah print and red. Like it's such like a bitch, I'm here. Like competition starting. Like she came in like she was ready to win, and like I like that. Like she gave a lot of confidence. I do think she was a bit wild calling girls like Piglet and stuff, but you know it's Drag Race. You know I don't expect the girls to be like nice the whole season. So give us a little spice. Like we've had so many like seasons of like nothingness. So like I lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, her entrance look sickening. The mug sickening. The hair was really pretty. Like, what am I wearing? Well, the hair was really pretty. I love I love a villain when it comes to like Drag Race and things like that. But like something about it just seems it comes off a little malicious and like not like warm-hearted like at all. Especially when you do not know any of these girls yet. Or at least seem to not know any of these girls yet. But in terms of the look, the body was correct. Everything down from like the shoe. I will say if I was like nitpicking, I wish the shoe was the same fabric as like the rest of the cat suit, because the shoe was like glossy and the cat suit was like matte.
Did she make it?
I'm not
doubt
sure.
it. She doesn't seem.
I'm
like
not
the
sure, but not sure
Yeah.
about that, Eggs.
But like, other than that, also I didn't realize she was wearing a breastplate when I first seen it, because it was like the cutouts just kind of had it look like it was like nude mesh or something. But yeah, once I realized they were titties, I was like, oh, that's like really kind.
Yeah.
But
Wish
yeah,
they matched.
yeah,
I wish
the
they were
titties
sure.
did not look like skin like at all. But
Savita, did
she
you?
looked sick.
Very
Did you talk about
matte.
Plain?
Yeah, I did.
I
I love
agree.
Plain.
I agree with Kris. The Plain Jane, I feel like she's definitely 2 steps ahead of everybody when it comes to her portrayal on the show. Like I feel like she knows the way this story's about to play out, and it's just ours to watch. And
Like she really is giving supervillain.
like
She's ready to play the game.
Yeah, she came in with an intention, and I see what you mean, Vanity, by like the comments that she's making. She's giving villainous, but I don't know that they're done exactly with taste. I feel like she's just being rude, and I feel like,
Right.
I mean,
Because like it's
drag queens.
all the villains kind of like wait for their moment to like jab somebody, and she's just kind of like jabbing as like they're trying to like anything that they're trying to do or say. She's just like jabbing, and even in the confessional, she's jabbing. So it's like it's just a lot, and it seems like she's trying to like force this narrative instead of being like,
Yeah.
Kiki jab, like cute, whatever, like I'm the villain. It's kind of giving like she's walking in and she's like, oh, I'm gonna be a bitch. Oh, I'm a bit. Oh, I'm that bitch. Oh, I'm a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're queens. We're all nasty and rude to like the people we know, but it's like, hi, I'm walking in the door, piglet, fat, ugly. Like, whoa. Like,
Right.
maybe let's wait till episode 3, like when we
Do you
got
even
to
know her name?
Right.
Right.
It's just like, whoa.
It
All
was
right,
entertaining though. I'll give her that. Like it put me to the edge of my seat for sure.
Baby, we are
So,
talking right now, so she definitely did what needs to be
But
done.
to be fair, everybody else in the episode was so not like that, so it made her look even crazier, like and more evil. Because like nobody else was really being shady at all. I don't remember like in confessional.
I know, but I feel like if Plain like wasn't doing that, then the episode would have been very like kind of boring
Yeah.
to watch because
She definitely
all
woke
night.
up. She woke up the episode when she came in. We'll say that.
Also, the nerve of her calling the other girls a brick squad, and she has one of the strongest faces in the cast, was wild.
We saw the color correcting. Anyways, who's next? We've spent a lot of time on Plain. We need to move on.
right.
I mean, half the episode was about her,
Next,
so
we
I
have
mean, that's probably gonna happen.
okay. Next, we have Megami, and she walks in going, "A goddess among men." Okay, my least favorite entrance line, to be honest, but her like she has like my favorite look of the night, to be honest, because like the only thing I would change about the look if she added more embroiderment, like jewels on the bottom half of the dress, because like it's
I
very.
love the look too.
I love it. I would wear it.
I love it. I love her
Oh.
entrance line. I think her entrance line is very I think it's very different and I like that. She's very anime-esque. So, and I really do like her outfit. Like a lot of people are hating it, even in this call apparently, because y'all looked a little shocked, but I thought she looked good. I enjoyed it.
See, I like it from the boobs to the neck. The shoulder jacket thing, whatever she was wearing on top, it was
Yeah,
really
baby, you don't
cute.
even like
I
the
like
face.
I don't like it. Or the hair, or the little thorn thing. And there was nothing on the dress. Like it was just not like that looked like something you would wear for a TikTok. Like
Oh.
I'm
I'm not necessarily on that page with it. I love a mini dress and I love a jacket. And it was definitely embellished down. Like you can't say that she didn't go all the way, like from the head to the toe, for the hair, every accessory, it was thought about. I just don't know if like the silhouette and the overall impact of the look was powerful, or it went all the way to where she thought it was going. You know what I mean? Like maybe if you're gonna do that crown of thorns, baby, make it like a ginormous crown of thorns. If you're gonna do that wig, make it huge. The jacket could have had like extreme shoulders. Like it could have went a step further. So like while it was not bad, I feel like it didn't make it to where she thought she was going, but I'm not mad at it.
I also just felt like if you're gonna say that you're like what the Antichrist, like I don't think the Antichrist would make such safe choices. Like you're in like a cocktail dress. Like I feel like if you were the Antichrist, you'd either have like a coochie cutter dress or like a to the floor dress. Like never like something in the middle. Like I feel like it was either pick one, and I just felt like it wasn't extreme enough. Like imagine if it went to the floor and had like some sickening shoulders and like the hair was like a real crown of thorns, like high, tall. Like that's what I wanted. Like that like extra level for Drag Race. Like it just gave me bar look.
Yeah. Also, wait, real quick, I also forgot to say this. I didn't even notice that she had horns on her forehead until the third time I watched it. Like, baby, that shit needs to be like ginormous.
Right, like
The
if you're
first
the
time
Antichrist, why are your horns demure? Like
Right.
I didn't even realize she had a crown of thorns on until the other queen mentioned it. I just thought it was hair. Like I just thought it was hair because people have we're in like an era where like there's like sculptural pieces and stuff. So when the hair is already sculptural and then you put like the same texture around it, it just made the wig look bigger. And I'm kind of over like the whole Antichrist like Catholic look. Like done in that kind of way, like the patches with the jewels, and I'm kind of just over it. Like it's done a lot. Like Monique Hart did it, Gia Gunn did it. Like for an entrance look, I'm over it because it's like everyone's like, I'm gonna walk in and give gorgeous regal Satan. Like it's just not.
Yeah, that is another thing because not only did she not take the look all the way there, it's been done before and been done better multiple times. So it's like
Yeah.
you like
Also,
really
you're the cosplay girl. Come in as a character, like a superhero or something. Like come in, like show like I'm the cosplay girl. Like girl,
Right.
you're coming in and you're saying I'm cosplaying as the Antichrist. Like that sounds so lame, girl. Like like cosplay as like an actual character.
Gagged him a bit for
That's
sure.
not a character.
All right, who's up next?
Okay, next up we have Maya Iman LePage. She walks in and goes, "The queen of flips. I don't set the bar. I flips it." My favorite entrance line of the night, hands
I
down.
love her line.
Like
So
just because
memorable.
it's just so catchy. Like she's just so cute. But I will say this: I hate her hair and makeup today.
Oh.
I don't just hate it today. I normally hate it often, more times throughout the episode. But I also hate her pads. Like I don't know if you guys locked it, but her pads are actually insane, and that's coming from Summer Walker herself. I think her pads are a little insane. So, but I like her entrance line. I like her look. Her look, it looks expensive, but her hair looks ugly, and her makeup, I think, is matching. So yeah.
Miss Maya definitely turned it with this entrance. This line was polarizing. We all remember it. Her voice, like it just added that extra flair to it. Like it was everything. The hair was drag. The color was everything. Like if you were gonna do a look and it be like pop in your face, that was the way to do it with that head to toe bright orange. I will say I love the outfit, the corset, because I have indeed wanted the exact same one by the same designer, but that's just it. It's something that is attainable to a big market through an Instagram designer that's like mass produced. So like for your entrance look, maybe something a little bit more unique to you would have been like maybe a better option, but the look still was a great entrance look for her. The line was everything. She looked amazing. I had no complaints about the look. It just was something that I've seen a lot and on a lot of different people.
I'm gonna second that because like I do follow the designer who made that corset. Love their work, by the way. It's really stunning. But like as someone who has like watched Amaya, like Amaya, crazy, that has
Maya?
watched Maya, I've never seen her wear something like that. So like seeing her walk in like that, I was like, this is new for her, which I feel like should not be my first thought when you walk in for your entrance look.
Hello. I thought it was kind of cute. I thought it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like, ooh, this is so gorgeous. Oh my god, like I love her. Like I'm gonna like like blah, blah, blah. I'm not like Kylie sassing about her. but I thought it was really cute. Also, a drag queen with braces, I think is the cutest thing ever. Like I think her face is just like she just reminds me of like a 6-year-old child. I don't know why, but I thought she was really freaking cute. So props to your mama.
I love my Miami girl. I think she looked really good. I love the line. I think that the outfit was cute. I mean, I think Maya is always going to be a performer, like first things first. So I honestly feel like her main concern wasn't like, she was like, I just want to look really good. And she did look really good. Like, I think the hair could have been a little bigger in the back, like some more volume in the back, instead of just like straight down with the like big ball on top. But overall, I thought it was really cute. I thought it told us about her. Like she's colorful, she's like flashy, she's in your face, and she's gonna give you a show. And yeah, I think she's really like shy kind of on the show. But I think like as time goes on, we'll be able to like open the layers of my Iman on the page.
Yeah, I forgot Malaysia made this hair gag. Hopefully she doesn't hate me or see this. So,
Right.
who's next?
All right,
It's
next
just a
up,
wig.
we have Nivea Wind, and she enters in, slips on a banana peel, gets up, reveals her coat, and go bananas, and wiggles all the bananas in her trench coat. I loved it. I'm already in love with her, and like she's so gorgeous and campy and funny. Like her look is amazing. Like I can already predict her being in top 4, and like I love her makeup, and I love the hair. Like is everything.
Yeah, I would honestly, I would say that this is how you freaking do an entrance. This is how you freaking do an entrance. It shows me what she is, her signature color, what she represents. Like, I honestly I really, really do love Nymphia. Like, down.
Yeah, I think this entrance was very strong. It shows us her drag because she's campy, and when she took off the sunglasses, mugged the house down boots, she can conceptualize the look. And banana is her ongoing theme this episode, so it works in the favor of foreshadowing. So I enjoyed it a lot.
If you want to talk about someone who possesses winner energy, this entrance is it because she like when you see a winner on Drag Race, like with an iconic entrance, it's something like this, like a funny line, a polarizing moment, a stunning look, like even her confessional energy, like she's just on her own level, I feel like not even to be able to compare to anybody else in this specific group. Like she just took it with this entrance. It was amazing. The look was funny, it was campy, and at the same time, it had that like really gorgeous element to it. So everything about this was right to me. I have zero negatives about it.
Auntie and mother.
I think that Nymphia is definitely one to like I'll watch out for. Like she's so creative. The look was actually really gorgeous. Like everything, the way everything was done was like really good and like polished. And I think she makes everything that she's wearing. I'm not sure, but I think she's brought that up that she makes a lot of her stuff. So if she did make this, kudos, because I don't know if she bought the bananas or made the bananas, but knowing her, she probably made the bananas, and that's sickening. And I love this beehive, this like huge black like cartoony beehive is so cute. I've always wanted to do something like that. And yeah, she's gorgeous too. Like, don't ever think that just because she's campy, like the girl's not gonna mug because she mugs down. Like, don't play.
Yeah, no, I love Nymphia. Her entrance was everything. It gave, like Chanel said, it gave winter energy. Like the way she went about doing the entrance, like really, like I feel like set her up for the crown. Like it gave like when Sasha Velour walked in screaming, when Evie came in with the car gag, like it gave like one of those moments. And like it was just really good. The look was good. Even like the small little details, like the tailoring and like fitting of the coat when it was closed was really nice. Like the sleeves hit in the right place. There was like some type of shoulder in there. Like it was just really good. And the beehive was sickening. And the mug is everything. One of my favorite mugs of the season.
Yeah, y'all don't know, but Vanity will not shut up about Nymphia wins. So we've
Thank
heard
you.
this iteration many times before, but it doesn't get old because Nymphia, I think, is going to go very far. So
That part. All right, so that is all the queens so far that walked into the workroom. 7 queens. Who is everybody's like favorite entrance look so far? Like everyone who walked in, what's the favorite entrance look?
okay, Vanity, you start.
For entrance look, I would have to say Plain Jane's because hers was an actual look. I will say I love Nymphia's, but hers was like more of like a gag. So I guess, but like Plain Jane's was like a look, like a sickening look, like everything was thought out from head to toe. Sickening.
Chanel.
I would definitely have to give it to Plain Jane as far as entrance look, but Hershey need to give me that hair because it was sickening.
All right, roll on. Ooh, floor.
Oh, you can kill yourself.
I didn't even. I was just reading the names. I'm sorry. Okay,
Exactly.
floor.
Leap that bitch. Okay, my favorite entrance look of the night, the one I would wear, I'd probably pick Megami.
Okay. Ceviche.
I have to give it to my girl Nymphia. She tore that shit down. Period.
Kris.
I definitely say Nymphia.
All right, and I would say Plain Jane because I did enjoy Plain Jane's a lot. I think her look, I like body. It's the drag that I enjoy. Funny drag that's still like cut and hot and shows off the body and all that. So, yeah, All right, moving on to, we're gonna spend a little bit of time on the mini. I don't think we need to spend that much time. So who stuck out to the mini challenge for everybody and why? Well, I'll go down. Let's start with Ceviche.
Baby, Maya freaking gathered. It was so funny. I thought it was really. I thought she was actually sleeping for a second because I would not have been surprised, but you know, shit, I would probably do like
Chanel.
You know, the mini challenge, nobody really like gagged me as far as like whatever. The gaggiest part for me was Maya sleeping in front of RuPaul Charles. Like, she leaned back in her chair, propped that ball up on the wall, closed her eyes, and went to sleep, honey. That was probably the most entertaining part of that entire bit. And T.S. Madison, of course. I mean,
right. Vanity.
I would have to say Nymphia. She really utilized that whole banana gag for them photos, and it was really funny. But then other than that, I would say Maya. Maya just jumping into a split. Both of the Miami girls just dropping into a split for the first episodes.
maybe
Kris, will you be doing that for us when you're on Drag Race?
I really liked yeah, probably. I really liked Maya and Hershey in the mini challenge. I feel like Hershey was really funny and she was making T.S. Madison and RuPaul laugh. Like, I feel like they felt very familiar with her. Like, it seemed like she's just like one of their homegirls, you know, very that.
Yeah, I enjoyed. Oh, do you have more?
Oh no, I was just gonna talk about Maya a little bit. I loved how also Maya said on Twitter that she was not actually sleeping.
Yeah.
I remember
she confirmed that.
Gag.
So she was just doing a little bit for the camera, you know. We love the dramatics over here in Miami, so I'm glad that she like did that little thing.
Yeah, I enjoyed Plain Jane's, you know, squat and smacking her vagina per usual. I think that's something that she's gonna do a lot, is just hypersexualize herself like she's a woman, even though she's not. And then I enjoyed Maya sleeping, and Hershey definitely had chemistry with them, but not at first. I think at first she was actually shocked, and I think that might come to bite her. I think she doesn't want to embarrass herself in front of RuPaul, and I sense that from her. And I get that. So, and I don't think that'll make you go far if you're not willing to embarrass yourself in front of RuPaul. But we'll see next week. How about you, Floor?
Well, I would say Plain Jane. I remember this one part that really made me laugh like really hard. Where T.S. Madison was like telling her like, look up, look down, look up, look down. That's your ass. And, like, I remember that part was just like really made me laugh. I really love that part. And also like a big like standout was obviously my Mala Page with the sleeping, of course. Like it was really like a bit like, you know, everyone could like bounce off of and like laugh at. I loved it. But then we realized that the winner of the photo shoot challenge is Nymphia Wynn, and she wins $2,500. She got money. Yes.
Yeah, she ate that. All right, moving on to the talent show. Wait, what was it called?
Wait, I want to add something real quick. I find it kind of interesting. Do y'all think that the mini challenge winner had anything to do with like who production thought was the best look, or like had the best entrance overall? Because Saphira won hers, and Nymphia won this one's.
that is tea because with the mini challenge, it wasn't like they were taking these professional photos.
Like even the best photos like didn't win. Like I feel like the best photo. I feel like that like the ones that won weren't the best shot. So I'm like, was it just overall like this first portion of the episode you win, or is it like I don't know? Like that's what I was figuring. Like, oh, Nymphia, we're gonna give you this $2,500 because you gagged us with your entrance and like combination with the mini challenge. Like I wonder if that has a factor.
No, but I believe that it's also like delivery, like with the RuPaul, like how like good like you like communicated with him like during this mini challenge.
And if you have
so
RuPaul and TS gasping for air.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it depends
She
on
killed
like your
that.
entrance and your money. So it was called
the Teen Choice Award. It was like the Teen Choice.
The Queen Choice
Queen Choice Awards.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And we opened the show with I forget. So Floor.
I wrote everything down. Don't worry, baby. The first one to enter in is Geneva Carr. She enters with like traditional Mexican dress, and I love it. Even though she stole my talent show idea, but like even with the chili like being like hot, like caliente, like it was so comedic. And when she reveals into like a dance number, like it was very cute. But like I will say, like the lyrics are very repetitive. I wish there was like more like words like so like, she can bounce off of, like some more like show who she is to the judges.
Yeah,
But
Kris
overall, I think
mentioned
it's really
yesterday that her song was saying her name a whole bunch because she thinks that she's going to be an early out, so she wants us to remember her name. I agree.
I personally would never say that. But I will say that she should have done like a Hot Ones challenge type of vibe instead. Like she should have started out real tame, like eating a chile, and it's like, oh, that's not that bad. And then like by the end, she's like bucking and kicking because her mouth is on fire. Like I think if it was like a progressive moment, that would have been really cut.
I think so too. I enjoyed her talent show a lot. I found it very entertaining, especially with the dancing with the skirt. Like I've never seen it like without being animated, so that was fun for me. And yeah, Kris, you said you wanted something to say about her wig. So what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just gonna say like I love how like she gets really good volume. Like she packs like that teasing in, like she gets it. But sometimes like I'm like, girl, sometimes you gotta double it. Like I know, like I love a one wig moment too, but it's like all that teasing, like to get that height of a double stack, but then you get the thinness of one wig. So like I feel like she should just throw another wig on the back of it, so she can have that fullness because it's kind of flat, like it's like a wall of hair in a way.
Yeah,
But she looked gorgeous.
yeah. Or you get a double dance by Crowns by Chanel, and like then you can tease it and you get that thickness. So okay, Chanel, what are your thoughts on Geneva?
Yeah, that's an affordable option. Yeah.
So Miss Geneva Carr, the beginning of her number, like she did that completely correct. Like she got our attention. That first bit was funny. The dancing, traditional Mexican dress, all of that was done correctly. I will say, coming from a dancer background, when she started breaking it down and bucking and kicking, I will say, I don't know if she choreographed it. I don't know. I wasn't there in rehearsals, but it gave just very, I'm going to do anything to make it look like I'm going off right now. I'm like, you can't say she wasn't giving full energy because she was going full out buck wild, but it really just gave kind of flailing almost. Like she was just doing anything she could think of to fill the 8 count. It just didn't seem like it was done as tastefully as I would have liked for the Drag Race main stage for a talent number. But she bucked and kicked to the very last second and ate her number up. I would like, just for being a dancer and a dance teacher, it could have been a little bit more clean or a little bit more intentional with the movement.
Yeah, I second that. I second that, Boots, because there was like, I don't know if it was because of the camera cuts or what, but like it was like every time it cut back, she was just doing like a different move. I feel like it was just kind of like the signature like drag queen like 8 count. It didn't really have like any choreography with it necessarily. It was just more so I'm gonna just throw all of the moves I know at the wall. And like I wish there was like more, I guess, like thought visually put into it, because like it was more like move, 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 and then a move. It wasn't like these moves go into this move and then into this move, which is like kind of like the performance style that I like. I like kind of like a fluidity to it. Not so much on that word, but yeah, I really liked the start of it, but then like with like the repetitive song and like the dancing wasn't really my vibe. It just kind of felt flat to me because the beginning of it, the build up was so strong.
If we wanted to do a callback to like a past season, it gave very Angeria Paris Van Michael's talent show, like a sickening entrance with the reveal code on to grab your attention. She's gonna go back, she takes it off, and then kind of just does a drag queen 8 count, which works, but
Honestly, I feel like we have so many seasons of Drag Race that it's honestly smart to just pick the good shit and like just do your own version of it, because at least you'll be safe. Because like if worse came to worse and they were trying to put Geneva in the bottom, she could say, yeah, that was the winner though 2 seasons ago.
Right.
What does
And I
RuPaul
did the
say?
same
You ain't gotta
number.
reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Right.
I don't think I said anything, but I will say that I feel like the second part of her after the reveal, I think it was a second thought, Like, I feel like she was like, oh, like, I'm gonna do this Latin thing. And then, like, a few weeks later, she was like, oh, but this would be sickening if I added this in the end. So let me add this in the end. And then, like, it was just it felt very last minute. And it felt very like, oh, like, okay, I could just, like, lip sync it, whatever, down.
Right.
And also, yeah, even the lyrics weren't that, like,
I am
exciting.
Geneva.
I am Geneva, la diva, latina. Whatever she says.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I kind of like it now. Okay. Up next,
Maybe
we have Hershey, Le Corps Jeté. And I want Vanity to start with Hershey. I feel like that's very fitting.
Anyways, loved Hershey. The talent show was really funny. She kind of did like the if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach to it. It was like hair flips and then kind of made it her own, which was lovely. Like the song was funny. I don't necessarily like the outfit. I originally thought it was a reveal, and I was like waiting for her to take it off. And then when I thought she was gonna take it off, the song was over. I was like, oh, she's just wearing shorts.
I was like, the
Okay.
shorts, I'm crying.
And I wish the hair flips were more thought out. Like a couple of them were, as in like the circle hair flip, the circle hair flips, those were really cute. But then when it came to like the over and over hair flip, it was just more of her just head banging, instead of like actual hairography. Because I'm a big girl on hairography. I love whipping hair and like manipulating hair. But yeah. Also, why was she in the jungle?
No reason at all.
Like out of all locations, like why are we in the jungle like shipping Amazon packages? Like I don't.
I was really confused. I was confused like a few things. Okay, so if you're gonna make your entire number about like hairography, like why not wear a human hair wig? Like the money didn't go towards the outfit clearly, so like she couldn't put the extra coin towards the wig. Like I think overall the look probably cost like $60, and I feel like for Drag Race you can put in that extra.
God.
You could probably put in the extra little like 1-2 for Drag Race. Like that's not even a bar number. Like I wouldn't even do that at a local club, on like a Tuesday. So I couldn't imagine bringing that to RuPaul's Drag Race. I mean, it served its purpose. It served its purpose, and she was safe. But I mean, obviously she wasn't gonna go home anyways because it was the premiere. But yeah, she definitely could have done a little more in terms of elevating it for RuPaul's Drag Race because it just seemed a little bit cheap. The song was really, really good though. I'll give her that. The song was amazing. Like I would listen to it. Like it was a good song. Like I would go back to it. It's just so unfortunate. Everything besides that.
Yeah, her performance was amazing to me. Like she nailed everything about it, and the song was very, very catchy. It lasted the entire minute and it kept my attention. But the jungle part, like you came from behind the trees, but after that, like nothing even in the song, I don't think had to do with it. And then the whiplash part was cute. Something that you touched on when we talked about it last time, Kris, was that you felt like it was kind of like you were on the edge of your seat if something was going to go wrong, and I definitely could see that. Like the wig. Well, another thing with the wig, if you're going to do this whole song about the wig, why are you wearing a flat, unstyled Amazon lace front? Like it's not even a cute base wig. You're just wearing a lace front. Plain old
right,
synthetic.
that was a beauty supply store wig, the back of the beauty supply store where they're about to throw it away, but
the clearance
on $25.
Yeah.
The clearance bin, honey. And but like she ate it. The wig didn't come off, which props to her on that. But I was like,
it was
a
hard front, so I would really hope not.
Yeah, it felt like something was gonna go wrong the whole time. I'm glad it didn't, but you didn't put in really too much effort on the hair or the outfit. I don't know what was going on with her leading up to how much time she had to prep for it, but I just feel like she could have worn anything and it worked. You didn't have to make it a jungle number.
It would have been so sickening if she had like the little like safari like jungle man hat or whatever, and she like took it out and like to do like a whip crack like hair flip, and like 40 inches dropped from that hat, just like out of nowhere. Like that would have been so much more sickening. And like
Yeah, I
don't
wonder
know,
if
I
it
was
took
just
place
kinda-
like in like a wig shop or something, like not the jungle. Like I think the like a wig store or something like that would have been more
Wait,
fitting for
that's
Right, like
Natasha.
if your whole thing is gonna be about hairography, why are we like your hair is the last thing you're thinking about if you're like delivering packages in a jungle? Like
I
Actually,
personally wouldn't
hey,
know. I've never
Wait,
been in
what
that
is this?
situation.
Is this the package delivery thing? Like, is that a joke or like was she actually just say something about that?
I think that's a joke. I think Vanity
Is
made
it-
that up because I
is
don't
it
know.
I'm
like-
just saying that because it looked like she worked at UPS.
Is it because like maybe Amazon, like she's in the Amazon rainforest? Like, is that the connection?
And she's wearing an Amazon wig. Wait.
Oh,
There's like
I mean, she bought everything on
Wait.
Amazon.
Maybe
Everything was bought on Amazon in one purchase.
she knew what she was doing. We're just too slow to understand it. Never mind. Her
Maybe
Maybe the whole package
RuPaul
was
could
bought
never.
in one
RuPaul could
Amazon.
never.
her makeup looked really pretty, but the you know the dancing was okay. It was a whip crop.
Yeah, she looked gorgeous and I love her. It just was not for me.
That
I
was
just wish there
mid.
was more choreography into it. Like I remember this one part where she was duck walking while she was hair whipping. I was like, I want more of that. Like I want more of like signature. Like I want more moves connected with the hair whip. Like I want more of that.
Was she even padded?
No,
I don't think
so.
Yeah,
I
like, girl,
also-
like, give us something.
I also will second what Flower said. As a girl who has hair flipped and duck walked, which that was a bad duck walk, but I will say hair flipping and duck walking is not easy to do. So I do commend her for not busting her ass. Cause like in terms of like me practicing doing stuff like duck walking and while hair flipping, it took a while for me to like perfect it to not fall. Because you're
Raison.
basically
You wanna pay attention to us?
Sorry, I'm looking at Hershey's thing. I'm trying to figure out if she was padding or not. I'm listening though.
Okay, so continue, Vanity. I just would never want your daughter to just ignore you like that.
Baby, Kanary's always watching and always listening. You don't have to worry about me, babe.
but to like because you're basically like figure eighting your head while your body is trying to stay still while jumping up and down. Like it's very easy to lose your balance, and kudos for her for not doing that.
I wish she would have worked the hairography into the choreography. It like you could tell like she was getting up from a move and like you could tell it was her last instinct to go, watch out. Like she needed to like hit the 8 count 5, 6, 7, and 8 and not like let me dance.
Why do we all have nicer wigs than her? We're not doing hairography numbers.
Right.
It was so last resort to hair like to literally flip her hair and it wasn't like a part of the number. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, so
Okay, well,
person.
yeah, let's move on because I'm sick and tired of talking about her. No shade. So
Okay, next up we have Plasma. Plasma did like a singing number, like with a suit
Lord.
reveal, like a little tiny
I'm
burlesque.
gonna get bored of this one too, but
We
here.
can
so
run
let's
through
keep
this one
going.
fast. Like we don't
I'm pretty sure we can all agree.
But like until she started the impression.
Yeah, I think let's all
I think she would
agree
have in the
that
bottom.
it was good, but we didn't need all of those things. She could have picked one and did it well, like Michelle said. Pick one, master that, and do that. Not pick 3 and do them and do the mess. But I like the reveals.
Yeah, I feel like
She was
we
being
can all
greedy.
agree. I feel like we can all agree when I say like it came off too much. Like the
Yeah.
singing was nice, and if she would have done the reveal on top of that, like the singing and be like, "There's something in
The
my
lip
throat,"
syncing?
and that was her singing though.
Was
But the worst part about it for me is that the best part of her number out of all of it was the part that was recorded beforehand. The impressions were like
Right,
They
she
were-
could have had 13 different takes.
they did not land good enough for me to be thrown in that number and throw it off from the singing. If you were going to do this gorgeous lip sync number and have these reveals, make the reveal the gag and have the lip sync be like that added element. Instead, it was like, oh, so you're really good at singing, but is that you? Oh, now you're doing impressions. Oh, now you're going to hit a note, but that's not you actually singing. It's back to lip syncing, and then you reveal. It's just far too much at one time. She was really good at like some parts, but it too much.
It was an overload. Can we move on?
Yeah,
I'm bored.
I didn't even say anything.
Okay, so Viche, what do you want to say about Plasma?
I like her voice.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
I do.
Was that her
I think she has
entrance
a beautiful voice. I honestly could see her coming out with a Christmas album. Like she has a very Christmas voice. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Old white
Crazy.
people.
That's literally
That
what I
was
wrote.
really
I wrote down
White theater
album.
queen. Period.
Right.
Wait, was the wig her entrance wig?
I don't think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably
No.
same
I think
vibe.
it's
Very
not.
Jinx Monsoon. Same thing in
Right,
different
like I want to
font.
see something different. I'm sick of orange hair. Like we saw orange hair the whole episode. Like I need more versatility from these girls.
Very Jinx Monsoon from Timo. But let's move on.
We saw. Oh, yeah. We saw two
Next
bad
up, we have
looks.
Nymphia Win with this traditional Taiwanese dance. I will say this.
Oh.
I remember like Vanity said, like, whenever the headpiece bird started moving, bitch, it ate down. Like, she was like so it was like so captivating to see. She
The
was so-
bird was performing too.
right.
The bird did better than Plasma.
A lot of the girls, no shade.
This whole cast, honestly.
Yeah, and like the costume, like the traditional costume looked expensive. The like mouth, like I don't know what kind of like creature that is, or like where that like is reference. Obviously, it's like referencing her culture, but like the mouth was sickening. The eyes were beautiful. Like even like the ponytail in the back was slick. Like there was no tangles while it was moving. Like everything was just done so well. The split was so smooth. Like everything was just like thought out to like perfection. Like I lived. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Wait, what were you gonna say, Chanel?
There was nothing bad about it. Like I really like when I think of her number, I cannot think of really anything to comment on it. She hit everything. The only thing, and this is just like a little side thing that I don't know if like anybody else picked up. This is maybe just me. I don't know if it was the makeup or real like time. Her face seemed like she was like scared to me, like she was nervous. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the way she painted her like face, maybe just like on camera from far away. I don't know. For some reason, I was like, is she like about to poop her pants? Like she looked so scared for some reason, but maybe it was just me.
It's probably because it's like her first time performing in front of RuPaul and Michelle Visage. I'd be a little nervous myself.
She was
but
amazing though.
Yeah, she did really good. The sleeve I give for you was everything. Or yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
caught it. I don't know how the sleeves work because they seem to be just normal, really long sleeves. But there was like a section where she threw the sleeves out and then snatched them back somehow, which I
Yes.
was gagged because I have never seen some sleeve work like that, and that was really crazy.
Oh wait, I
It was
have a
everything.
question.
It was like magic.
I'm just a little ignorant when it comes to this certain little thing. Where when you do, like when those dances are being done, like can it only be done in like flats?
I feel like it's traditional.
Typically, yeah, it's like it was even the shoes were traditional. Like they had like little markings. and
Okay,
stuff on
okay.
them.
I don't want to end. I just like I wasn't sure if like that could
Yeah.
be taken to a drag, like a draggy element, like heels, but like
She
it
was
doesn't matter. It was so beautiful.
She was also doing a lot of jumps and dancerly things that I feel like in a heel or something like that it just would totally not have worked in
Yeah.
her favor.
But she killed it. Like when I tell you, like everything about the number, like from start to finish, was so beautiful. Like ornate, like so detailed. Like Nymphia is so particular. Like Kanarys. But she's like so ornate and like everything is so detailed when it comes to her. She is like spot on. Like she's perfection.
What did Jasmine Master say? It was like magic to me.
It was like magic to that was magic to me. And also like I will say my one little no is I wish the ponytail was in 2 different lengths, but that's just me.
Oh, Ceviche.
I freaking loved it. I thought it was genius. The sleeve, yeah, the freaking sleeve shit. That shit was so freaking like I like clean up aisle my pants. Like it was too motherfucking good. Like it was so good. I honestly like in the beginning everybody was like hyping up Nymphia and I, like not gonna lie, I was like okay, she's just like let her cook. But this bitch cooked.
Yeah.
This bitch
She's very
served
good.
a whole
She's very
freaking meal. Like yeah, I love. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
And she's so good at everything. She probably can cook very well. Nymphia, if you want to cook, I will eat whatever you
It's just
make.
his ethnic.
All right, who's next?
Next is Megami. And
Oh, yeah.
Can we move on?
Skip. Bye, next. Chop. No.
Flop.
Okay, actually,
in the
let's
word,
work
in
on
the
it.
words of Plain Jane, is there anything worth protecting here?
In 3 words, give us nothing, honey. Like You could have made this an Instagram post. I'm sorry. You have the platform of being on Drag Race. Post it there. I love the message, but girl, you like this was you were given a like a prompt of give us a talent show, and you personally as a queen showed us nothing but that you can emote in your face. I hear you with the message. I don't think this was the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll
Also,
have your moment to voice like an important message, like in your time at Drag Race. You'll have that moment, but for this part, you're supposed to give like a prompt of a
Honestly,
talent
keep doing
show.
stuff like this because she's gonna be gone very soon if she keeps
I,
trying.
I also heard on her Twitter she said something about like I didn't care if I was gonna go home first with this talent. Like I just wanted to say my message. Like they couldn't cut this out. And I was just like, what? Like I get it, but like doesn't the show promote the same exact message like every episode? Like
Right.
that's kind of the whole point of the platform to like showcase queer art and bring like visibility towards it so that we people aren't ignorant about our what we do. So like I was just like it just felt like it just
A cop out.
Yeah, down.
How
Yeah,
many
'cause it's
times
like-
on Drag Race? How many times on Drag Race are we shown clips and montages of queer history and like vote this, vote that? I'm sorry, that spot has been filled, baby. Like that was such a cop out to me. Such a cop out.
she didn't add anything else to what we had already known or what anyone else has already known about being queer,
She
being
really
a drag
doesn't.
queen.
The flag wasn't
Especially,
even
like-
screamed
Maybe
or
she helped
open.
somebody.
especially for her to be like protect queer art. Like I wanted to spread my message. Like the message that you were spreading has already been spread. Especially like last season, there was a whole like drag is a fight, drag is a protest. musical.
Exactly.
Maybe hit
Right.
hit like a minority group that like is personal to you or like speak.
Like talk
to-
about your specific culture or like what your
But-
specific community goes through or something. I don't know.
just queer art, like please.
She was really a
Yeah,
flop
there-
this episode, so let's move on. Yeah.
Okay, next up is Maya Iman Lepage.
Okay, Kris, let's go. Let's start with you.
Baby, when I tell you the Miami girls don't play, mama, they get on that stage and they show everyone why we are who we are, and she did that, bitch. When I tell you, she had me like enchanted from start to finish with her number. Like she showcased that she can lip sync well. Like she knew every word of the song before she started like flipping and everything, which she still knew the words obviously, but like she was like showing that she's not just flips, like she was emoting and saying the lyrics and like she was giving it. And then when she started doing all the flips and like the gymnastics and aerodynamics, I was like, baby, I couldn't even get both my feet off the air if I was in a car. Like she's doing backflips and I'm like, it was a lot, but I loved it. Like every moment of it, like it was so sickening. Watching her at Palace is insane as well because not only does she do all of that, she climbs up to the ceilings on these metal bars and is dangling off of them. Like, what, 12 feet in the air? Like, girl, like, she does not play.
Yeah.
And she did the damn thing. I love her.
I liked it. I think I've seen it before from a couple contestants on Drag Race, but as we said, why reinvent the wheel? I think she did it in a different way. I think she did some.
Yeah,
switch
not like her.
stuff.
Not like she did it though. Like,
Right. And I didn't like the song either. I think she could have chose a better song. I was not interested by the song like at all. I don't know if it was her song or a different one, but I didn't like it. So
It's by like Kellis or something like that.
yeah, it was a flop. And also it was like kind of like she came out, she did her thing, she did some flips, like okay, now what? Like I didn't see like a big climax besides like front flipping on the ground. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
the number, like the beginning of it, while she did it flawlessly, like the entire thing, she did nothing bad. The beginning number just kind of seemed like a brunch number, like she just kind of came out and lip synced like aimlessly, just like how I touched on with Geneva, no intention, no choreography, just kind of bucking and kicking. But the flips, baby, she was like a firecracker on the stage, just pow, 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 1, 2, 3, like here we go, slam, finish. Like Kanarys said, the song, I was like, I feel like with a copyright-free catalog Drag Race gives you, there had to be something better. Maybe it's because she already knew it. It just said bounce, like okay, period. She did good. It wasn't anything like spectacular. Like we have seen the stunts on the box before, so like, and we also have seen the backflipping, and we've also seen bucking and kicking. So it's like an accumulation of things we've seen before, done well, but you know.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it. It was really cute. Like it was really impressive to watch too. Um, I agree with Chanel about the beginning. Like the beginning wasn't really anything crazy. I wish she was wearing different hair because doing a handstand on Bantu knots was not the most flattering thing. And then braids kept smacking her in the face, like visibly. And like it also, I feel like it like shortened her like silhouette because like the neck thing was so high and the hair was really condensed and small. Um, but other than that, like I loved it. It was really impressive. I wish she would have done some more of like her signature moves. Like I know she's really well, like she does the constant backflip over and over really well. Like I've seen her do it from like one side of the stage to like the other side, just completely backflipping. I wish we would have got to see that. I know she does. I know she has done like the death drop before. I don't know if she. I don't remember if she did that in her talent show or not. But
I don't believe so.
yeah, I wish we would have seen that. But yeah, other than that, flipping was really impressive. It's always going to be impressive, especially doing it in heels.
Yeah, I just wish there was a little tiny twist to it because like with every performance, I feel like there should be a little tiny twist to like of yourself in this type of performance. Like show us who you are. Like I get it, you are a queen that can flip. I love it because not many people can do that. But add a little twist like, oh, I can also do this. This is who I am.
Yeah, I just wish
Yeah.
it was more like a like since she is the queen of flips, like she's branding herself as that. I wish she would have came straight out the gate flipping. It would have been like flipping and doing stunts the whole time if you're gonna brand yourself as the flip queen.
Also, like what Kris said, one of her like signatures is that she would climb up. I wish she had like some type of bar or something, and like she just really like climbed up it and like flipped. Do what like
Yeah, not
she
gonna lie, her
has a
most
signature
impressive
because I've
shit is
seen
when
so
she's in
many
the
videos.
sky.
Like, yeah, like I've seen so many videos of her doing like climbing up in Palace. Like, baby, you could have done something like that. Like, you could have had easily, like, you could have easily told them like, oh, like put a bar where the runway is, and I'll freaking climb up that. Like, you know, like something like that.
It was
Like
too much
if it
of a
was like
warm up.
right, like if it was like she would have like started it off like Laganja when she like you didn't see her, she dropped right into the slit, got up and started flipping. That would have been more shocking.
Baby,
than
like
her,
here
like,
I am.
Right, that would have been like more like I am here instead of like this is a cute little number, and then like I felt like the number before it took a little too long to get to the meat of the performance, and like that was like my biggest issue.
For sure. Who's next? Or
Next
last?
up, well, lastly, we have Plain Jane, and when she did the little burger finger number. How about Kanarys? You start with that. You love her so much.
Okay, well, Plain Jane was talking about her burger finger, and I found it funny. I thought it was funny. I think everybody laughed at it, whether you wanted to laugh or not, or you felt like you were encouraged to laugh. I enjoyed it. I thought it was stupid. It was very Jimbo drag clown-esque for me. It was a little too reminiscent of Jimbo, but also, as we keep mentioning, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but also don't take somebody else's like thing. So we want to see you uniquely to you. We think you're stupid, and we think we find it very funny. So, you know, I enjoy your stupidity. I enjoyed the song. I've listened to it many times. I've quoted it many times. You wanted us to talk about it. We're talking about it, and I enjoyed it, and I bring it up multiple times. So, yeah, it was a solid number. I thought it was funny. It had levels, and I liked that.
You know, Plain Jane's number is controversial for like many reasons, obviously, and I feel like that was probably the goal. I as funny as maybe the concept was, it just didn't hit with me. I mean, it was just a little bit too far off, like her own little idea, and she's making it into a song. Like, because we've never heard of Burger Finger, it's like maybe it's funny because we've never heard of Burger Finger, but also it's like too far left field. And then with the Jimbo thing, whether because, you know, All Stars was before her season, so she didn't see that number. But the whole "Mama, you hungry?" like that's literally Jimbo's thing. revealing to a breastplate, and for the talk the entire episode of hiding your number and being like, "Oh, that's a talent." Da, 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 da. I didn't take a talent for that. I mean, your talent was something that somebody else already did, and you ran around with the breastplate. That doesn't say much about you. And you held the ketchup bottles. That's not really too much like talent for me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Since Friday night, baby, I've been singing that burger grease is dripping down, baby. Like the song has been in my head. It's just it didn't hit the mark for me at all.
All right, well, I'm gonna talk about my my Dion sister, Miss Plain Jane. I honestly, after some thought and rewatching, I honestly think she did what she had to do. Like, a lot of people don't like Jimbo for certain reasons, so why not take her shit? Because people don't like Jimbo because she did blackface. So it's like, if she's not gonna be like the it girl and for the titties, then do it better. And she won the talent show, so I mean, she clearly did what she had to do.
Correct.
Spoiler alert.
And it's memorable as fuck, bitch. Burger finger.
Baby, it's on repeat. I can't lie, it's on repeat.
We've been saying it in our little FaceTime, so I mean, I guess she got our attention and she won us over.
Vanity.
And that finger wave was right. Atlas, you ate that. I want one.
Yeah.
Very.
Boots.
Vanity.
I wasn't a fan.
One thing about
like
Vanity,
that.
she will have the polarizing opposite opinion.
Girl.
The body was right. The makeup was a little uneven.
I like
but
it.
the makeup was
No,
stunning.
it wasn't
a
even.
black-
She looked confused a lot of the time. Like one brow was like,
Yeah, it was very But other than that, like she looked good. The body was right. I wouldn't necessarily consider that a talent. She didn't dance. She didn't do anything crazy. I would say the only part that I laughed at was like how long the ketchup and mustard bit went on for. Because that was like an uncomfortable kind of laugh. Like, why is it going on for so long? But other than that, I wasn't gagged, I guess. Like, it was fine. Like, she won. Kudos. I'm not gonna say she didn't deserve it, because obviously the girls rated her up there,
and RuPaul was cackling.
Right,
Yeah.
the girls rated her high up there, and she scuffed Nifty a win. So
She undoubtedly won.
Right. So I mean,
Yeah.
she played the game and played it well. So kudos to her.
All right. Let's move. Oh wait, no, Ceviche. Did you talk?
Wait, hold on. Wait, does Ceviche get to talk?
No.
Oh, God.
Girl, speak up.
Right.
Don't be so demure.
I mean, I don't really know. I honestly can't even tell you if I like it or not, because it's like bad but good. It's like I would watch it in the future, but for right now, I'd rather just not watch it.
Right.
I do want to say this one thing. Derek Barry getting slimed was crazy.
First,
Like,
That was
and
funny.
and
I
freaking
give her some
falling.
wig insurance because that was wild. And her
Yeah.
almost slipping. Girl.
Okay.
I wonder if that wig is that pink now.
Ooh. I know you want.
Derek
'Cause
Barry,
it
if
was
you're watching, let us know.
It was a platinum blonde wig,
It
and
was
those
very
are really
thick.
sensitive to any type of color that touches it.
That's tea.
Baby, she was definitely paid a fierce check.
I mean, it
that
didn't look
day.
very expensive though, so I think she'll be okay.
I wonder if her pay was different for that episode than the first.
Oh yeah, because she got slimed. Okay, moving on to the voting. So the girls are voting, and obviously we see Plain Jane do some very mischievous.
We're not gonna talk about the runway.
Oh, do they go after the runway?
Well,
It's
yeah.
the runway and
Yeah.
then we go.
Get this
Okay,
host out
sorry.
of here. Floor, continue.
Okay, the first that we have
Get the
Nymphia
most
winning-
out of here.
the first that we have Nymphia winning her
God.
banana get up. Let's
It
start
was
with
it.
the
No, I'm just
cover.
kidding.
Can we do like a
I
speed
really
run
liked
of the
it.
runway, or are we getting in detail?
Let's speed
just
run.
do two-
We have
two
we're,
and
we're
boot.
we're almost an hour in. Like we're
Yeah,
about an
let's
hour
just
in.
do a boot speed run it. Toot and boot speed
Toot
run.
and boot.
Well, to
Two,
be fair,
okay.
there's more people than normal, but
Yeah, Nymphia wins.
Shoot.
Two.
Smart.
Two.
Hair was
Hands down.
immaculate.
Every
The
layer
hair
Hair
was
was
immaculate, baby.
sickening.
the
Mhm.
brown dead
The
bananas,
hair ate.
everything.
Yes. Next up is Hershey Liqueur Jeté. Soft
Boo.
two.
Soft tooth.
Boo.
Two.
Dude, I wish we got to see more of the coat. It was gorgeous.
I wish
And
there was
the-
more reveal. Wait, was the runway reveal or like was?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The runway was like, wait, I wrote it down. It was made you look. It was like a reveal runway.
Yeah.
What I wish, honestly, I like if she had a jacket under her jacket and then the dress, I feel like that would have been good. But she came out in the runway, took off the jacket, and walked down. Like that wasn't much of a reveal. It was more of like a, you know.
I
Like,
love a classic drag reveal, but let us see it, girl.
Right.
Right,
Sorry.
like let us enjoy. Let us
Also,
see her.
I do wish the dress was either shorter or longer, but that fabric color is gorgeous, and I love a brown fabric.
Delicious.
Yeah,
It looked like
Delicious.
nude on her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up is Plasma. She did like a pin cushion. I would say 2. It was a good 2.
It's a 2 for me.
Boo.
Boo. The concept was everything, but the execution was kind of ugly.
I remember
Look
Kris said
at
this one thing. Want to say it, Kris?
Yeah, it honestly reminded me of something that you would see on like an Instagram competition. Like it just looked like not. It didn't look very professionally done. I mean, I haven't seen it in person, but I just feel like a way more sickening way to do like the pin cushion thing. Imagine like you had like a dress that had like pins in it, like holding up the fabric, and then you take out the pins like as the reveal, and then it reveals the gown. Like as you take out the pins, like that's how you do a pin cushion reveal.
Or like the gowns that have like
That would've
the rod in it, like that would have been sickening.
Because
And
then
the
she
rod
wouldn't have
was like
left
a
pieces
giant
on the
pin.
runway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
and the color scheme was really an eyesore.
And
Like,
the
Right.
buttons
also-
on a pincushion, why are there buttons?
Yeah, I was like, why the random yellow?
No, that is a
buttons?
thing. That's a thing.
Is
Buttons
it?
on pin cushions.
I don't sew, so I wouldn't know.
People,
Also-
people like,
I just hate
I
that they were
wish
all
Ceviche
yellow.
said this. Ceviche said this, and I also really fucking agree. Like, if you're gonna take out something from your outfit, don't just leave it on the runway. Take it off the runway so you can walk at least. Because
Yeah, no,
Like,
Yeah.
like Geneva
That's
and
I
just
did say that.
put it on you.
that is my biggest pet peeve. Is if, and like for any baby queen, whatever queen that doesn't do this, watching this or whatever, if you're gonna take something off,
Benny.
throw it off stage. Because if it's
Yeah.
left there, me as a person watching you, now I'm
Messy.
staring at this object on the ground.
Yeah, down. Yeah.
Because now
It
I'm worried
gets
if you're gonna
messy.
step on it, if you're gonna slip on it, if you're gonna kick it, like because now it's just there and like because once it comes off of your body, you should be the focus. I should not see that item that you just took off.
Yeah, we shouldn't be looking at the floor. We should be looking at you.
Yeah.
Lord?
All right. Oh God. Who's next?
Next is my Iman LePage.
Boo.
Shit, boo. Boo.
It was an extreme boo.
I remember she just took that shit off right away. She's like, "Oh, go."
Every
Yeah, it
last
was a
piece
boo,
of it.
unfortunately.
Every last piece. The hair was diabolical. The bodysuit was like maybe if it was in a different fabric, like I don't know, but that fabric choice with that silhouette choice just did not work at all for me.
Right.
Never
But on a
gave.
good note,
What's
I
going
will
down
say,
what's going down in Miami?
the mug. Love the mug way much better than the talent mug.
Yeah, I
I don't know
love
what
that
you
yellow.
did.
The yellow eye with the purple crease was really cute.
Yeah, I don't know what she did in between like the talent and the runway, but the runway mug.
And
This
her
was
under eye was
distinguished.
blended out like really pretty.
Yeah.
She was very glamorous, very gorgeous, but the outfit choice was a no.
And I just feel like my main issue with it was that she took everything off in 5 seconds. Like it was like when you're going to the dressing room after your number and you're like trying to take off your wet clothes, like from performing. That's what it gave. Like it gave like
It was
take it off.
a
Take it
7-part, 7-second reveal. It was crazy.
Girl, let them see the original coat. The designer that made it, his eye is that trendy guy, by the way. I want to hit him up. He like show it off.
Okay, who's next?
Geneva Car 2.
Amazing. Two.
Two.
I was looking for the mariachi look.
Love.
Two.
I will
Props to
say-
I
her.
love that it all stayed on. Like it was just one
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah,
I love that.
pure Mexicana realness.
I
live.
will say the hair for me was, as Chanel would say, diabolical. I was not a fan of the chocolate brown with the purple tinsel in it,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of purple tinsel in it.
Well, the dress
Um,
had purple on it.
Yeah, I get that, but like I wish the hair was either black or like it was like a different shade of brown, because like it was like just like a weird. It gave me like peanut butter and jelly, which
I
like
could see that.
which like took me out of the
Yeah.
fantasy. And I wish like the gown underneath, which I know it's kind of difficult, especially her being like a shorter queen. I wish the gown was like laid flat against her torso when it was tucked in a bit more, because when she walked out, it kind of looked like she was like holding in like air in her chest, and like or like a deep breath or something before she released the gown. But other than that, sickening.
Girl, let her eat lunch. I'm sure the
I-
food there was amazing.
I
I'm
will say
crying.
one thing. I wish she. You know what? She would have been really sickening if she had like like the mariachi hat and like a mustache, and then took it off and then revealed it. I feel like that would have been
Yeah.
cute. I feel
Oh,
like
that was cute.
it was.
I almost wish, like, even if I had to nitpick, like the dress, like the one that she revealed to was a more gaggy color scheme or something. It just, I don't know.
Yeah. Also, her bang
I feel like
kept
that was
doing
Okay, well,
this,
Chanel,
like,
it reminded her of her tias and mother and
Sick.
whatever she said. So don't ever speak on her. Okay.
No, it was gorgeous. That's like if I had to nitpick, because like she was probably like one of the best, like overall. Like
So
I
you
will
only
also
nip.
say if I was
That
going,
reveal was flawless, honey. It was Disney Princess. Like she was
You
like,
only
I will
you
say
were only
also
nitpicking
if
the
I was going
Spanish
to
one. Is there something you want to say?
if I was gonna like really nitpick, I wish the dress hit the floor maybe, so that way when she spun, like we didn't see the pants.
or those boots.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that much personally, but who's up next?
Okay, prepare to be underwhelmed. It's Megami.
Oh my god.
No shade.
Girl,
No shade to
Like,
her.
how do you miss the mark completely? The reveal.
wait, was she getting a different like challenge list and runway list than the other girls? Because there's actually no way.
like
Were
when
they
she
told like a different category?
when she turned around the corner and I could see every last bit of everything she had on? I was like, "So what's coming off?" And she went. I was like, "No way, girl." And then the eyes were done like not that well. They were
Right?
like,
I'm like, girl, you got some NYX liner and drew on a wobbly almond and put some lashes on it.
"You do cosplay and you couldn't find some cute eyes to glue on your hand?"
I
Like some like
will say,
prosthetics?
I will say, like, first of all, let me go ahead because I'm not about to protect this boot as fuck, but
Oh
like,
yeah, boo.
Boo.
the eyes could have been bigger at least if that was going to be the reveal, and also like there was too much going on in the look, and I will say it was kind of cunt that the eyes had lash core lashes on them. Because I did notice that they did have lash core lashes on them, and that was kind of funny.
I liked it as itself, but in this runway category, it's gonna be a boot for me. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Plain Jane 2.
love to.
2 down. Yeah. Great.
The idea was everything too.
Yeah.
The bump in the wig, like, please run a flat iron through your hair.
Around the wig.
Please.
Vanity.
Boo.
I say boot. I really like the first look. The first look was absolutely sickening, regal, gorgeous. I get the whole gag of like going from like rich princess to like a basic bitch. I'm over the basic white girl, big titty shit. No shade. Like for your first runway, you want to become like a basic, like you want to do a basic bitch look.
You're just mad you could
Like
never.
I would never.
Girl.
And like
Oh.
I just didn't. I was wanting more when I realized, like, when she came out in that, I was like, "Oh, this is about to be a sickening reveal." I thought she was gonna be like a crystallized, like, nude bodysuit, like, "Oh, I'm naked," and like it was gonna be like, if you're gonna do the basic bitch, do like the big furry hat, like fur boots, like naked bikini situation. Like that would have been cuntier than like a top and some jean shorts you got at Ross with some Hobby Lobby letters taped to the ass.
Girl, this jittering head, like basic white girl, it's run its course for me. If it happens like anymore, like I'm just gonna be like this. Like how much of a character is this? Like this jittering your head and sucking your finger, ma'am. Like girl, I can't.
Okay, you gave it a toot, Chanel, so you're throwing a lot of shade for it.
I know everything. The look is fine, but I'm saying that blonde character. I said it earlier. Like I feel like I'm just gonna get tired of it so quickly.
I just wanted more.
Yeah.
So now, girl,
Cute.
you know that's one of your cousins.
Baby. But her drag is everything, honey. I would wear everything that she like presents. Maybe flat iron the wig,
Yeah.
but
Who's next?
That is all. Who is y'all's favorite runway?
All right. So we
Nymphia.
Oh yeah, who's in the runway?
Nymphia win. Boots.
Nymphia, yeah.
The smartest reveal of the night.
the
Yeah.
dead bananas was the cherry on top. Like, period.
No
love
shade.
that.
I think she's my favorite look out of both premieres, just because everything, even the spit curl on the side of the wig was a banana.
Right? That the
Like,
hair was gagging enough.
everything was thought out.
I did not get it. Yeah, I did not.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Geneva just to be a little different.
I'm crying.
But then
Valid.
and a quote.
Just so because everyone said Nymphia, which obviously Nymphia ate that, like we know too. But Geneva, like she's the only one that everything was like in, like she kept it on when she walked off the stage. So.
So the girls go into the voting, and Plain Jane's playing a dirty game, and she's the only one playing a dirty game. Nymphia is also kind of playing a dirty game, I noticed, by rating Plasma like really high, or I forget, it was something, or Hershey really low. It was something weird. But if you were in these queens' shoes, give me your order and list them 1 to 7 on how you would rank these queens' overall performance this episode. We'll start with Vanity Mirror.
I would honestly, knowing me, I probably would have done the shady route. But also knowing how much I love Nymphia, I would have just like sucked it up and been like, let me put her on top because she deserves it, you know?
Right.
So like I would have put Nymphia on top for sure. Good luck to everybody else, to be honest.
Oh. Okay, who is that the ranking?
Yeah. Everybody else can fight for everything else, you know.
You would have randomized the rest of the people.
Right.
Floor.
All right, so I feel like in this approach, I feel like I would take it like a very smart route. Like I'll put the person that did worst at top and the person that did best in second. So at least like there's levels to it, and then go ahead and complete that little transitioning to it. Because I feel like that's a kind of like a smart idea. It's like all like the votings can get a little like mixed up, so like I can get my spot at the top place in that. Because that's what Rated Queen is for. Like we all watch it for the girls to get messy. So I would say I would put
Kris Love Dion.
yeah.
What you said me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say my number 1 would be Nymphia, and then Geneva, and then Plain, and then Maya, and then Hershey, and then
That's
Plasma,
just
and
least
then
Plasma.
Mogami.
Ooh, forgot about Mogami. Damn.
I'm just going about my enjoyment of it.
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
the same approach. I don't think I'd be shady because I think I'd just like play it how it is and like it'd fall how it comes. My personal ranking was Nymphia first because she ate everything, Geneva, and then I had Plain, and then Hershey, and then Plasma, and then Maya, and then last, of course, Mogami because I feel like she fumbled the bag in every category.
Dan, do you think Maya would have been bottom 2, Chanel?
I
agree. I think Maya would have been bottom.
I don't
2
know.
as
I
well.
just felt like the runway just did something so crazy to me. Like it was.
I
just
think
fucking
Plasma
up.
got way worse critiques.
I mean,
They kept
I
telling
don't.
her to do one thing instead of focusing on doing a bunch of stuff. Like they
I
they
don't-
love Maya's number.
But they really
Yeah,
like
I could
Plasma
definitely.
runway.
I could definitely
Yeah.
see
The
like,
runway
how,
doesn't
like,
matter that
switching.
much.
I could definitely see switching this, but in my personal opinion, Maya's runway was just so gutter to me that like I couldn't.
Yeah.
Ceviche.
Well, y'all are fucking haters. If I deserve to be in the top, I'll make it to the freaking top. Okay, I don't need y'all to be playing games. But if I were to do it, I would put Nymphia 1, Plain Jane 2, Maya 3,
Okay.
TBH, Hershey 4, Geneva 5, Plasma 6, and then Megami 7.
I put Geneva first, Plain Jane second, Nymphia third, Hershey fourth, Plasma fifth, Maya sixth, and Megami seventh. So with all of our
I feel like the top
the
two was
matches were so
justified.
good.
The top two was justified to me, but Nymphia could have been up there. Poor thing.
Right.
Yeah, I think with all of our ratings, definitely Geneva.
Who do y'all think Nymphia would have took out? Who do y'all think Nymphia would have took out of the top two?
Plain.
Yeah, Plain.
Well,
Plain.
But in
in
RuPaul's
reality,
mind,
in reality, it would have been Plain and Nymphia, but I just like Geneva more, I believe.
yeah, Nymphia, I feel like, or not Geneva, I feel like did a better showing of herself in this episode. It was more original, at least.
But if we're talking about based off of like, if like the rate, like RuPaul's kind of perspective of it, Jane would have been in the top because RuPaul was dying for whatever reason.
Realistically, yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like overall, like Plain and Nymphia would have been top two if RuPaul was judging it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, felt that.
All right. So we
Okay,
find out.
the top two. Oh, you can go ahead and announce it, baby.
We find out that the top two is Plain Jane and Geneva Carr, and they lip sync to "Shower" by Becky G. What did you guys think of the lip sync, and who won for you? We'll go down the line in my order. So we'll start. Well, no, we'll start with Andrew. Oh my God, Ceviche. Sorry. Oh my God.
Y'all keep saying these
What's
boy
the dead
names.
name?
Rizwan Otterford. Please. You don't even call us by our names in general. I don't know why you're
Because
saying
I'm
our
reading
names
it
like,
right
freaking-
here.
like you call me by freaking Andrew. You don't.
Okay, Ceviche, what were your thoughts on the lip sync, sister?
Anyways, I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute. I was bumping to this one way more than I was with the first episode. Like I thought it was more entertaining.
So you hate black music?
Oh,
I'm crying.
well, I didn't say that personally.
I would never say that.
I would never.
say that.
Beyonce is gonna break your soul when she talks to Daddy down there.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I think I would have given the win to Plain.
Chanel?
As a mother would.
I personally love this lip sync. It definitely was more entertaining than last week, I think, because I feel like last week it was more like we had to build up to it, whereas this week I feel like it was good. I didn't expect to love this song so much, honestly. I will say poor Geneva was more, I feel like, trying to keep up with Plain, whereas Plain commanded that stage and it was her show and everybody knew it and was watching it. The nipple gag was funny, whether it was intentional or not. Like, it was definitely, it worked and it was timed correctly whenever we saw it. When Plain flipped her hair in front of Geneva, it kind of gave me like secondhand embarrassment. Poor Geneva was trying so hard to cover Plain back up, but it was not working for her, and it was happening throughout the lip sync. She was just trying to like get her stage back, and Plain, sorry, wipe the floor with Geneva. She ate that up, and that death drop was clean.
Okay. When I tell you, Plain would have gotten it if she put her fucking wig on my face, bitch. I love you, my Dion sister, but don't ever think you could do that to anyone else, because that's so disrespectful. So disrespectful. No, but Plain ate her up, I fear. Poor Geneva. She didn't have it coming. She looked like a deer in headlights most of the lip sync. Like, to be honest. Like, she looked really scared. Like, she looked like she didn't know what was going on. So I'm definitely gonna go with my sister, Plain Jane. And plus, Plain Jane, bitch, when she hit that,
yeah,
bitch, I don't know. I love that move, that squat and throw. I don't do it the squat. I just
like a death
throw
drop.
my legs
That's
back.
Yeah,
But
Death drop.
He does it the safe way, but
yeah, she does it the way you're supposed to do it. But yeah, Plain Jane definitely won.
Oh yeah, Kris, you do that move too a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I need to stop doing it the way I do it though, because I'm probably gonna break something.
your soul.
Okay, Floor, what are your thoughts on the lip sync, sister?
I think that Plain Jane won, obviously. Like, as soon as Geneva looked over at Plain, I was like, oh, she lost already. Because by approaching a lip sync, focus on yourself. If a bitch get hit, a bitch gets hit, and be like, sorry, Continue
The
dancing.
more nervous Geneva got, her wig started unraveling. Like her wig was showing her emotions.
Girl, as soon as she looked over at Plane, she lost. I gave the win to Plane.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and then I'll let Vanity go. 'Cause, you know, she's a lip sync expert. But I think Plain really tore. I think the nipple gag when she caught it, it was very funny. And oh, hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop. Okay, the gag was really funny. Plain really ate. Like that she was shady in her lip sync and throwing the wig in Jenna's face was a little terrible, but it was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. And her little yeah, I love that. So Vanity.
I enjoyed the lip sync on Plain Jane's part. Poor little Geneva could not keep up. Yeah, I would have to give it to Jane. Jane quite literally mopped the floor with Geneva. And I agree with Kris. Baby, if you ever whipped and like if that hair has ever like would have like touched my face, baby, I'm grabbing it. But it is becoming my prop now.
Bitch, each finger or one track that I'm digging my hand underneath, and I'm ripping that shit off your head. I'm taking the wig cap. I'm taking your boy hair. I'm taking anything that's underneath the wig. Bitch.
Baby, that wig would have went from 200 to 100 density.
Baby,
I'm taking all the lace tape that held it down in the process.
baby,
I don't
that
give a fuck.
wig would have turned into a leash, and I would have walked her like a dog.
I would have had your
Baby.
forehead skin in my hand because don't play.
Like, no man.
Wait, you thought the unit was scalped now, baby?
Baby, it would have turned into my new designer bag. I would have grabbed the drawstrings in the back and started putting shit in the wig cap. Like,
Imagine you act like you pretend that you're taking tips. You're like,
right, baby, it would have became a bag.
Very Darian-like, but with wig in hand.
No man.
Nah,
okay, I want to do this. The last girl that's done it was Darian, but I want to be the next girl to collect tips, like pretend to collect tips. That's so sickening to me.
I love doing
I love that.
Next, I want somebody to go up to RuPaul and just be like,
Why don't the judges tip them?
right?
Right.
Imagine.
Why has that never been a joke that they made? Like RuPaul, imagine RuPaul going up to them and like that's such an easy, like iconic thing to do. I don't know.
Because
That was
RuPaul
a
wears
thing.
sweatpants
I know y'all are
once she gets
listening.
behind that table.
Oh. I know what
Hey, RuPaul, you want to go too? Not
No,
Do y'all
Yeah,
think
so-
RuPaul's like outfits have like removable skirts? So
Why
she
is
just
the
like
pit
rips
crew
them
not
off, puts on
tipping?
sweatpants, and then like sits down.
No, I think she just puts them underneath the gowns that she has on.
I
and
was
takes the
just gonna
pads
say,
off.
under the ground.
So she still has
Yeah.
the whole look, but she just doesn't. It's not tucked. It's not padded. Like all of that good stuff.
right.
She's so mean.
So
Okay,
Plain
but
Jane wins
now-
the episode.
Honestly, we're giving RuPaul. I'll give RuPaul right now. I know that.
Oh, for
No.
sure.
Baby, should we do a reveal?
No,
Yeah, everybody say no. Wait, body is tea though.
Body tea. Body tea.
Baby, Olaf is here to stay, honey.
Baby.
Oh.
I'm not
was
saying
saying
that
Vanity
for
got
personal
tickets,
reasons.
so-
Baby, this boa is tied to the chair that I'm sitting in. I can't get up if I wanted to.
No, this was a great episode. I think we covered all the grounds. Plain Jane ended up winning, and obviously next
Rightfully
week we got
so.
Lucky Ball.
Rightfully so.
And she won
Yeah,
a
I mean,
meeting
she did play a
by-
dirty game. I think Nymphia probably should have won the episode, but
Oh,
I do
yeah,
think
Nymphia should have won, but based
Yeah,
on
Plain-
the stuff that unraveled during the episode.
yeah,
One thing about
definitely-
Drag Race, they're not going to reward an Asian talent. That's one thing.
Baby.
Oh,
But there
Also-
is though, so
Again,
We saw-
love playing Jane as like the whole villain of the cast and stuff like that. Why would you play a dirty game when you know no one's going home yet?
right.
That's like
Yeah.
when Miss Cracker was like, I kind of wrote your lipstick. I feel like I should have. You had no reason to say
Oh,
that.
Angina, her wanting Angina to go home and she wasn't in the bottom. I'm fucking crying.
Right? Like, you
Because
had
now-
no
Because
reason.
now if plain Jane ends up in the bottom next week, baby, people are gonna be like, girl, she did a dirty game last week, trying to get her out of here.
Imagine the
I-
ultimate gag if Plain Jane went home next week. They vote
Girl,
her out.
Girl.
Oh, girl.
Very Morgan
Like,
McMichaels
you-
on All Stars when she was like, I'm sending all the strong hitters out. And they were like, well, you'll be first.
Right, like if you're gonna play
They're like,
a
there's the
dirty
door,
game,
bitch.
if you're gonna a dirty game, use those dirty
Love
game
you, Cynthia.
rules. Like use those dirty game rules when there's stuff on the line. Baby, no one was going home.
Right, like don't show your cards
That's
this early.
why I
Keep
was
it close to
saying,
the
like,
chest.
that's why I was saying earlier, like, this was the wrong episode for her to be on because she really looks the fool compared to all these nice queens that are just like, what's going on? Like, she looked like she was attacking everybody, and she was.
Yeah.
in the
Right.
professionals.
I can't wait for the next episode where Abuela Dion is gonna drag Plain Jane.
Morphine is about to clear the girls. She said, Plain Jane, I don't think you should have won.
Right. And she's wearing her wig
excited.
like
In a familiar wig.
Like, babes, when Plain Jane runs across a mandatory meeting,
Baby.
Oh.
World War
girl,
III will commence.
baby.
come on,
Commence,
shake down.
shake down.
Down.
Also,
No, I'm
about-
excited.
Something gives me that Tsunami is gonna check Plain at some point too. Like I don't know why I'm like feeling that. But I
Have
feel
y'all noticed like any dynamics of, like between the girls, like people might not like each other, like in like interviews or anything?
I'm seeing
Plain
Energy
and
Music video. Girl,
Dawn.
Plain Jane's face was always.
Well, Plain and Dawn for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We've seen
What are the
Plain as well.
reasons?
commence.
Oh.
Shake.
What's
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
there were certain accusations made by a Dragula contestant that is
Allegedly.
very close with Dawn,
Oh,
allegedly.
right. I do remember.
Mhm.
The hot
So
one.
I think that didn't mend well between them.
Yeah. Well, all right. That's a wrap on this week's episode. We got to go. This episode is already so long, but thank you everybody for popping up. Everybody go follow Mugs by Kris, Chanel Mirror Allure,
You probably already do, but go ahead.
the first Vanity Mirror, and then obviously the House of Douche sisters. And let us know what you guys thought and who you think's going home next week and who you think's gonna win next week. And we'll be back.
If you
to see
actually
guys.
watch this, DM me and I'll follow you back.
Oh yes, if you watch to this part, DM Kris, she'll follow you back.
DM
If you watch, if
Kris,
you watch
the
this,
fish
if you've
emoji.
gotten to,
Morphine
got
Love
to
Dion's daughter.
if you've gotten to this point in the video, if you hit up Custom Crowns by Chanel, you will get $15 off, and that is promised. Send me proof.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
Screenshot. Send us a screenshot, mama.
Baby,
Right.
show me you're
I'm
here.
Kris too, but I'm Vanity Mirror.
She's like, you will not get a discount, but I'm Vanity Mirror. Hi. Bye, everybody.
Vanny,
See you guys
plug your
next
wig
Wednesday
page.
on Shit Talker. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
I wanna see you sweat, put your whole kitty in it. You say you wanna win it, I wanna see you